Well, Sean Sakata will bring with him the X1 Amateur Welterweight belt. He won that championship back in January of '08, defeating Steve Farmer. And Sean Sakata from Oahu out of No Remorse Gym in Kaneohe. Certainly a guy who would like to stick to his championship ways in the amateur ranks, but this is a guy who can certainly turn pro overnight.
Definitely. He's an outstanding wrestler, and this is a real traditional striker versus wrestler matchup here.
So as both combatants have gone into the ring, we go up topside to James Brennan for the official introduction.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of this evening is brought to you by Fighters Corner, with the widest variety of MMA DVDs and fight gear, located at 405 North King Street, Fighters Corner. And now we get the action underway with our first bout of this evening, a scheduled 2 3-minute rounds for the X1 Amateur Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, coming to us by way of YNI, bringing with a professional record of 2 wins, 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you John the Warrior Vistante. And his opponent fighting across the ring out of the blue corner, coming to us by way of Kaneohe. He brings with him an undefeated record of 5 wins, no defeats. He is the X1 Amateur Welterweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's hear it for Sean Sakata. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of this championship contest, your referee, Steve Miyamoto.
So let's take a look at the tale of the tape between Sakata and Vistante. We added about 10 years to Vistante's age. He's really 18 years old. Quite a good matchup. Vistante saying Sakata is a really big 170.
He's huge, and he's very, very strong, and that's perfect for a wrestler. He needs that power to be able to suck a guy in like a Vistante, who has very, very long reach and long legs, or his sprawl. Hopefully he's working on his sprawl, because Sean's got a great shot.
Well, Vistante bringing him a 20-3 kickboxing record. So this is a guy who's whoa, and an early injury, and well, Sakata might have thrown out his knee.
He twisted his knee.
He twisted his knee. What a bad start to tonight's festivities, as Vistante, like he went for a leg kick, and Sakata might have just twisted the knee. We're going to take a look at the replay of this.
Here it is, right here. It's like he kicked there, and his leg slipped down here. I don't know if maybe added a little more twist to that knee.
It might have been, but his foot did spin around on the mat. It's not like the mat grabbed the leg and the knee went. So right, let's take a look one more time, if we can, perhaps from another angle. This would be devastating news for Sakata. Well, that was a quick replay there, but you know he's in a lot of pain because he goes down grabbing the knee right away.
Could have been an old injury, a nagging injury. You know, once you pop out your knee and he comes out, it's a kind of a thing that happens over and over again, different situations, and this is a very, very odd situation for it to come out again.
Very odd. And, you know, talking with John Vistante and Sean Sakata before tonight's match, both were very eager to, you know, get some work in, to get some, this was a championship. This was for the amateur 170 belt. And the champion is down on the mat.
Vistante just fought in a kickboxing. He's always staying busy in MMA and kickboxing, and you know, always looking for his opportunity to kind of raise his level, and definitely he was in a position to raise his level if he could pull off his victory against Sean Sakata.
Well, right now all concern in the corner for Sean Sakata, 26 years old, out of No Remorse Gym in Kaneohe. And they're going to call it a no contest. Or are they? Well, they're going to call an end to the fight.
We'll see what
we'll see what the.
This is an interesting. This is going to be an interesting decision, right? I don't think this ever happens.
I know we have this big build-up to the festivities here, and first match goes off and we have an injury and not one punch being
Exactly.
thrown. I don't even think that kick landed, right? It didn't.
Yeah, that or maybe Vistante has now broken the record for fastest finish in MMA history.
So they're still looking at the knee of Sean Sakata. Sakata will get up on the stool there. Medical staff is in there. It's a round of applause from the late coming crowd to the Blaisdell Arena here in Honolulu, Hawaii.
He kind of bent the knee a little earlier as he got up, and that's a good sign because sometimes if the kneecap kind of slid over, sometimes that's a big problem.
Well, Sakata entered MMA in a kind of strange way. Back in August of 2007, he entered the O-Lounge 8-man tournament. He didn't enter it, but his cousin Eddie Ohia did, and he was actually a replacement for his cousin Eddie. He went there. He couldn't make the weight, that's why, and they said, well, bell time, we need somebody in there. And Sean said, I'll do it.
What a warrior.
Yeah, well, he ended up winning as they're going to take Sakata out of the ring. Boy, inauspicious beginning here at the Blaisdell. So let's go up topside to James Brennan and get the official announcement.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of the ringside doctor, referee Steve Miyashiro steps in and calls a halt to this bout. The official time, 10 seconds. Your winner, John the Warrior Vistante.